Yo guys, what is up? BattleCreeper117 here, and today we are playing Grow Home, a fun little game that is available on Steam for a very low price. And this game is all about growing this plant that is called the Star Plant and retrieving its seed to take back to planet Earth. But you are dropped off onto this mysterious planet to recover the star seed, and you have to make it back up to your mothership by growing the plant. So this is a very cool game, and let's jump straight into it. So we're gonna say new game, we're gonna confirm that, and let's see where this takes us. Mission report. Star Plant Expedition. Day 93. Whoa, 937 to be corrected. So that is our ship. Life-sustaining ecosystem discovered. Ooh, tricky. Scanning more star plant. Yes, where's the star plant? And there it is. Star plant located. Kinda funky looking. Activating botanical utility droid. Yes, that is us. Deploying exploration tools. Our little teleportation devices. Launching B.U.D. Geronimo! Oh, and we are falling. Falling very quickly indeed. And everything looks so beautiful. Objectives. Explore. Ecosystem. Ooh, waterfalls. Floating islands. So beautiful. Grow star plants to 2,000 meters. Wow, that's very high. Harvest seeds for return to Earth. So this little guy is from Earth. And have fun. That is always very important. And here we go. Impact. We have made landfall. Internal power low. We cannot be... They will not let us forget that, as the giant red letters at the top of the screen remind us every half a second. So we have our little telerouter right here, and that we will read about it and the information. So Mom, that is the mothership, activate additional telerouters to travel by Wi-Fi. We can travel by Wi-Fi apparently. Now that, everyone, is futuristic. Wi-Fi is so prevalent in our modern day society, that would be quite crazy if everyone traveled by Wi-Fi. But now, Mom says, a B.U.D compatible fuel source. Collect crystals to upgrade. So grab with bumpers or triggers. We grab it, pull it, and we now are powered. And we have gained the ability to jump. Jump with A. I'm using a controller because this game is way better if you use it with controllers, because it's very hard to control without. So let us head on over to this little mountain over here. And so you climb with the bumpers or triggers, and it's showing us how to climb on this wall. So the little handprints are where he can grab, means that he can get a handhold. If it's a little circle with a hole in the middle, you can see that on his right hand there. That means he is attached to the wall and he has grabbed that spot. So then you just alternate left and right, and you climb and scale monstrous mountains up to great heights. And if it's too far away, see, there's that little solid dot, and that means he does not have a good handhold. So, just a little bit about the climbing there. Looks like we got ourselves another crystal, which is fantastic. So we are now at 2% crystals. So that means we are part of the way to our 10%. And once we get 10%, we get another reward and upgrade. Like when we got our first crystal, we got jump. The next one, we get something new. So I am interested to see what that turns out to be. So let's climb up here and do a little hop and climb up. Bud seems to be a little bit of a ragdoll. He likes to fall over randomly, but that's what makes this game challenging. Crumbs, this place is remarkable. Examine the wildlife carefully and grow that star plant. I can do that. It is quite marvelous. This place is quite pretty. Looks like we got a big island up there. And an even bigger one right over there. You can see a little bit of it. So let's head over. There's another exclamation point. Fall flower. What a feathery, potentially floaty flower form. That was a lot of alliteration of the letter F. So let's pull this flower, and now we have a little backpack. So marvelous. Do try to not let go of it. Deploy and stow with Y. And that flower grew back extremely fast. So let's do a little hop and deploy. Whoops. So we can like float around on this now. With a little parachute. Except it loses its leaves, it seems. I feel like after it runs out of leaves, that will be disastrous. And our backpack even shows how many leaves we have remaining. So that's a little gauge for us to determine. Here's another crystal. We have 3% now. I see another one on the side of that mountain. So let's get a running start. Launch ourselves. And then use our fall flower. And fly over there. So looks like we got another telerouter over here that we can activate as a little checkpoint and then teleport between the two places that we have unlocked currently. Let's get down here and grab this guy. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now we have a whopping 4 crystals. Launch ourselves down here and skid to a halt. There's another crystal right here. We'll get it while we're at it. While we're over here. So let's do a little climbing. And get our hand up here. There we go. And are we attached to it? We are attached to it. There we go. 5%. Halfway to our next bonus thing. Upgrade, that's what it's called. Thank you very much. So we have a handy point-to-point telerouter. So activate additional telerouters to travel by Wi-Fi. We already knew that, but here we can jump inside, and this will act as our new checkpoint if we were to die. And the only way to really die in this is to self-destruct by holding B. You have to like hold it for 3 seconds, but that's kind of if you like falling. So now we can travel between the two places. So we have the beachfront and this one near the star plant. And so we're not gonna travel by Wi-Fi quite yet because we're already over here. So why travel back? But so if you look on the left side, this is a little map of where we need to go. We are at around, let's see, Bud is exactly at 5 meters, and the star plant is at 51 meters. We need to get to 2,000 meters, so we have quite a ways. So let's head on over to our star plant and get this crystal along the way. Waddle over here without falling over, hopefully. And grab on and snag this crystal. We got it. So we have 6%. That is quite great. There's another crystal right here. I'm just doing a little bit of crystal gathering of the ones that are easy to access and very accessible, because getting new upgrades is helpful, and we get new cool stuff. And I mean, everybody loves cool stuff. So while we're over here, we'll pick up a new flower and replenish our backpack. Give me that. And there we go. And so let's head over to the first of the stems of the star plant to use it to grow. So we are going to climb on over here, do a little hop. So it's a 0 out of 4. So you should be able to guide shoots. It said something. You should be able to guide shoots towards the energy rocks. So the green floating island rocks are energy rocks, which help fuel the star plant and make it grow. So we grab the shoot, hold it, and hold tight, and grow with X. So we grow, and we point it, and we stick it into the energy rock, and it makes the star plant grow. Marvelous! 3 more energy rocks should connect the star plant to that huge floating island overhead. Yay! We all love floating islands, and so that will be spectacular. So we can like climb up on top of these little energy rock islands. But let's hop over here and get and continue climbing up our star plant and get the next of the stems grown into an energy plant. Now we've got a little bit of an exclamation point over here telling us that we got something they gotta notify us about something. Looks like this little leafy thing. What do you have to tell us, leaf? What are you? A spring leaf, extremely elastic and new growth. Interesting. Okay. Spring leaf. Okay. Let's spring ourselves. Oh gosh. That really is springy. We now know why they're called spring leaves. So, what's up here? So, grab the red flower on a star shoot and connect to an energy rock. Well, that's what I was trying to do, but I got distracted by your exclamation point. Oh man. Okay, the bullflower. That is why that is a feature. Because you stumble and but it's kind of klutzy. And so it is helpful to have a way to stop yourself from falling to your inevitable doom. And we are going to get this guy pointed straight at it. Guide it a little bit straight into there. And power the plant. So now our star plant is growing even more. We are halfway to getting to the big island up in the sky. So the star plant is now 120 meters tall. Wow. It has grown a lot. And so we are going to scale this power island plant thing and check out what is up here. So replenish our flower. Always important to keep that replenished so that you don't find yourself falling to the ground at a very quick pace. And we got another crystal, so we're now at 8 crystals, almost to our first upgrade. So let us launch ourselves. Looks like up on that island to our left is another telerouter, which is very important, because that means that's a new checkpoint for us to keep our progress going. And we got another island off to our right, and so that means there's probably a stem around here somewhere. But before we grow into that new power island rock thing, we will activate this new telerouter to get that fully operational. So get a little bit higher up so we can get a running start and fly over there with our fall flower. I think this is a good height right here. So let's get a little bit of a running start and jump and grab the side. That was close. I was expecting to end up a little higher than that, but oh gosh. Okay, we made it. We made it. So let's pull down these little flappy thingies that look like little Lego things with little studs on the bottom. There we go. And it is activating. And it is active. And so let's see where we are now. So this is our third telerouter. So we could teleport back down to number 2 and number 1, but why would we ever do that? We've come so far. So, still not very far off the ground. So, status report, we are at 120 meters and the star plant is at 120 meters. So we still have about, 1,080 more meters to go. Yeah, that's nothing. It's only 1,080 meters. We still got plenty of stuff to do. We got work to do. And let's float over here, because I spy with my little eye something shiny. And that is a new crystal. Yes, it is. And so, how many things have we grown? We grown 2, I think. So let's get a third one grown on here. Let's scoot our way over here. Okay, and let's get ourselves down to this guy and grow it across to the plant over here. So let's go and fall flower so we can re-correct our descent, and we are on it. That was a perfect landing. So let's grab the thing, and so we have 2 out of 4, and we're right. Is that the one that we need? Yeah, it looks like that's where we're headed. Right to that guy. Okay, so we are headed. We want to go up and over. Punch him down a little bit. And to the left. And the left a little bit more. And straight into the power rock. And that is great. So that is 3 of 4. Our star plant is growing quite rapidly, and we are going to, in no time, we'll be at 2,000 meters, which is crazy. But let's climb up to the top of this island and see what it has in store for us. So we want to kind of avoid these bigger rocks, because there are some unstable rocks that will fall. And there's another crystal, yay. So let's get over to that crystal. Oh no, don't fall. 2 crystals. That is awesome. So, oh, and that is our 10th crystal. So, zoom cam. You should now have increased camera control. Click right stick to zoom in and out. Right stick clicked. Oh, that's quite a bit of zoom. That's kind of helpful if you need to get a look at your surroundings and look down at all the progress you've made. So let's zoom back in and get our 11th crystal, which is awesome. So making our way towards 20 crystals. So this guy is a little plant. And so we have a database, a data bank, and once we get a little bit farther in, I'm going to be performing some of these data bank scannings, and it kind of gives you a little clue, and you have to try and find, see, a large sun ripened squash is the thing that I believe we're standing next to, and you drag it and try and get it back to one of those telerouters, and it will scan it and upload it to the databank, which is very cool. And so, let us fly away on over to the star plant and get our final stem that we need to get to the big island right there, which is awesome. So we're gonna do a little bit of a dive bomb and just catch on to here and scoot our way around the corner. And which one do we want? Not that one. There's one around here somewhere that we want. Where are you? We want to get to that island right off to our right. That one right there. Maybe this will be a good time to test out our increased camera control. Oh, I think we just need to get down actually to the one below us. So let's drop down a little bit. Deploy our fall flower. Drop a little bit. Do a little bit of dive bomb. Deploy our fall flower again. And oh no. Oh no. Okay. We missed our target a little bit. We overshot it a little. But that's not too bad. At least we caught on and we didn't plummet to our doom. But we are almost there. Let us grow this final stem and okay, so we are attached to it now. So we have 3 out of 4, and this will be our final stem growth before we reach the big island. So we want to head to there. And so go right a little bit, nudge it down, not too much, a little bit to the left, not too much. Got a little too carried away right there, but we're going straight, and there we are. And star plant. Oh my gosh, it's breaking its way through the island. What fierce growth. Marvelous. So it looks like our star plant has grown up through the island, and then we will continue on from there, which is very awesome. So let's get on up here. Ooh, there's a crystal right off to our right. Oh man. Okay, here we go. That was a little bit of a tricky maneuver. Oh. Grab it, grab it. grab it. Self-destruct! No! Ah. Okay, you're doing very well, bud. Well done. So that will take us back to our telerouter, which is actually probably better than where we were, because we want to be closer to the island above. But so, this island above us looks quite gorgeous. Look at this flower. It looks quite gorgeous. There's a lot of cool things to see. We have lots of crystals, but the one I want to get to, this one's pretty. It's got waterfalls. But that one off to our right, the big one up in the sky with the waterfall, that is the one I want to get to, because waterfalls are gorgeous, and floating islands plus waterfalls equals awesome. So this game is pretty cool. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, we will continue it in a little bit of a series and try and get back to our mothership by growing this amazing star plant. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.